lot of people who are saying, I'm a hardworking person. So the moment he comes into an interview and saying, I'm a hardworking person, I would just say, fine, you just continue your hard working. I don't like working hard. I like to work smart, get things done as fast as possible. Say you are digging for a well, trying to find a water, and you are going into the Thar, and then you are Thar. You understood, right? What is that? Marubhumi in the English? I forgot.
Desert.
Desert.
Yes, sir.
He's going into a desert and digging. Okay. See, and he says 100 days I am digging here. I'm not finding water. And at the same time, someone else who is going nearby a river and digging for water, and he will be finding water in 1 day. So who asked this guy to go into the desert and dig in the sand? Right. So there are people in this fashion, like they just want to showcase I'm doing something and I'm a hardworking person. But really, they are not worth to the world. According to me, they are really not worth to the world. They are doing something for the sake of showcasing I am doing something. So you do some sort of work which should be, say, taking 1 minute or 2 minutes is fine, but it should be useful. Somehow it should be useful. I'm sorry. I'll be coughing a lot. If you guys feel uncomfortable attending the session, please feel free to tell me. Okay. Yeah. And so this is what actually the people who work smart, people who work hard. So it is not necessary to be a hard worker. It's always better to be a smart worker, get things done, and relax for rest of the time. Whenever you are free, relax. Talk to your girlfriend, boyfriend, talk to your kids, spend your time with family, go for games, everything you do, whatever you can do, you do that. But at the time of your work, you just have to finish that. Okay. Say in Neonics, in our company, we don't force someone to work from 9 to 5, or you start your office hours by this time, and you must take, you should not take any leave on weekdays. There is no rules like that in Neonics. But one thing, which is you are responsible for your assigned task, that you are taking your own task and you have to finish it on your own committed time. Don't cross that. You are going to decide on the time of deliverables. Okay, this is the time I'm going to deliver this particular thing. These are the tasks which I need to take care. And in between, maybe I can, I'll get a bad health. So what will I do? I'll be seeking help from one another person to finish the task, or I'll be, informing upfront that, okay, I might not be able to finish it tomorrow. I may be taking one more day and will be finishing. Or some people in Neonics, they'll be saying morning, sorry, I am not feeling unwell. I'll be taking rest at daytime, and evening I'll be start working on, and I will be finishing the things at night. Nobody will ask them how many hours or how much time they spend in office, how much time they work, because we just work, or we just look for that smart work, whether the deliverable has had met or not. That's all. So how to become a performer, or how to become a smart working person? So this is sometime in 2020, just the first lockdown started across India. That's the time me, Guru, and Archa was working together. Uh, for one of our initial projects in Neonics. So we used to wake up early in the morning. Early in the sense 3:30 a.m. in the morning we used to wake up. So I called Guru at that time. He was in Bangalore and I was in Kerala. I called Guru, wake up, bro. Let's start our stand-up meeting by 4 a.m. And Arsha also will be waking up by that time. So we three people will be planning our tasks for that day. And we'll be finishing our tasks by 8 a.m. and our office is closed after that. So why this kind of approach we took is there are many people asked us why are we working 4 hours in the early morning, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. What is the purpose of that? Say because we are locked in with our family. So there are people like kids not going to school, parents also there. They might expect our support in the daytime when we are at home. Okay, so at least to take care of babies or helping something in the kitchen or taking care of something in the home. So in daytime after 8 a.m. to till 10 p.m. at night, working in that home will be very difficult. So in that much time frame we work without any focus, will not be sufficient that 4 hours of work what we are doing. So in that 4 hours, our entire day work will be closing. So there won't be any coding left. There won't be any deployments left. There won't be any deliverables left in that 4 hours. In after 4 hours of work, that say 10 a.m. onwards, we would be available for calls. If our team members want to have a call with us, they can call us, they can talk to us. And this was, pretty much a productive time which we figured out in this entire entrepreneurship life. So see, it worked this way. 4 hours of coding finishes the entire day task. Then you have still 8 to 10 hours day left for other companies or other people who woke up and they would be wanting to talk to you at that time. So you don't need to break your coding life and you just don't need to go and attend a call and come back to your context. So I always believe, say, I am talking to you guys. If I receive a call now, I will forget what I was talking, and you can see that immediately after I disconnect the call, where I stopped. I would be asking you where I stopped because I don't know, because I completely switched to his context. And now I'm coming back to this context of, okay, what we were discussing on the context. So basically the context from one place to another place, I have switched. And every one of you have the same problem. While you are trying to write an assignment or while you are trying to learn something, in between a notification will be popping up in the mobile. You will just look into that and then coming back, you will feel completely blurred. Okay, what was this thing? I was reading of something, I forgot the context. So I just have to restart it from a little bit backward to bring back into the context. There is another notification will be coming, or someone else will be calling you, or some these Facebook, Insta, these kind of things. We just open up for one notification. What will happen? After that, what will happen? We will be going to the reels. We will be going to the next people. Then WhatsApp message coming. We are replying to them. Then chat going on. Then that person is calling. Then after 1 to 2 hours, it will be going, on that mobile. So we strictly did one thing. Say we had Teams and Slack for our official communication. So anything official, we will be online at the working hours. And we don't need WhatsApp. We don't need any of the mobile devices until unless we are developing a mobile application. Luckily, at that time, we didn't have any mobile application. So we used to go out here. There is a corner. There is one box. We put all our mobile there and putting that into silent mode, also into do not disturb mode. So we will get calls, missed calls, messages, everything will be there. In this 4 hours of time, our focus is only towards our work. Even the mailbox notification. So I have Microsoft Outlook. This Outlook will be popping up my mail notifications. Even this mail notifications, we will be stopping. And completely the focus is on our task. When our task is finished, we will be we will be asking other team members, do you have something left which I can take care of? So the other person is working on something which this task completed person can take up something, then he or she will be sharing that. And after 10 a.m., we could freely attend the calls. We can go and meet any people, even if it is locked down. Sometimes we had some government office meetings outside the office. So we could travel. We could meet them. We could finish the meeting times properly. Okay. Now you understood how the productivity which is actually happening when you are doing something smart. If you are really interested to practice this out, you try 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. And switch off your mobile and try to do some task. Whether it is an artwork, whether you are writing a novel or a poem, or you are doing some assignments, don't look at any other things. Just try to do this. Initially, first 2-3 days without your mobile, you will feel uncomfortable. After 4 days, when your mobile is near you, that is uncomfortable for you, because that each time the notification comes, no, we get distracted. So one second of that distraction actually takes 5-10 minutes of your time from what you are actually focused on. So the smart work comes into a different way. I didn't mean you should never use mobile. Mobile addiction is your problem. It is not that what I'm saying. I'm saying any distractions, keep your desk clean. Clean in the sense, my desk won't be clean. My desk will have a lot of papers. All papers will have some content in it. So other than your current task, don't keep anything on your table. Even a clock, which is ringing clock, like the clock also will have the sounds, tick, 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 tick sounds. Then at time to time, it will be ringing. So don't keep that kind of things as well, because while it rotates, your focus will be going to that side and you will automatically listening into that, and that will distract you. Okay. Second thing I do is I keep music. So there is YouTube upbeat musics. You can search for upbeat musics, which are mostly into the energetic rhythmic sounds, like bass, guitars. These kind of sounds will be there. So it would mostly be written as upbeat, steady music. Okay, I play this upbeat, steady music in speakers, or I will use headphone, because I don't even want to hear the noises which is happening outside. So this music doesn't distract you, but you will be deep focused on what you are currently working on. If you are working on some design, if you are working on some architecture document, if you are working on something related to coding, then your focus will be there and no other distractions will be happening to you. So this is what the second trick. The first trick is keep your mobile away, keep your desk clean, keep only what you need at that point of time for that work. Don't mess up your desk with too many things. And last, keep a good music which will not distract you. So these upbeat musics, mostly there would be something called gym motivational musics also there. Don't go for that, because that guys will be using some abusive words and all. Go do. So many of you know that, right? How that gym workout musics will be. So that is quite different. Don't go for that upbeat music, because you are not going to work out. You are going to work on something. So just do that upbeat study music, or something called home mix. So those kind of musics are there. Okay. uh, Being all these said, there would be 10 tasks I need to finish. Which task I'll be finishing first? How will you identify your tasks? Prioritizing your task, which is the next biggest challenge everyone have. So how will you prioritize that? No one will be prioritizing, yeah?
Based on the time which we have to complete that particular task.
Based on the time we have to complete the task. Okay. Any other things?
Hardest one will be doing that.
I didn't get you, Vaishak.
Hardest thing that we can do.
Yeah, you read that book, Eat That Bad Frog First,
No,
something
no,
like that.
no.
Yeah. Okay,
It just came up from my.
there is something like eat that frog first. That is the theory what you were telling. Finish the hardest thing. My point is different. Okay. Fine. So prioritizing tasks are one thing. There are different ways. One thing Surya ma'am was telling, that was somewhat correct, but that is not the only way. Based on the time alone, we cannot finish. Say some task I need to finish today, some task I need to finish tomorrow, some task I need to finish day after tomorrow. But the thing is that the task which I have to finish today is already almost completed. But the task which I need to complete tomorrow might be require a revision today. So I might be taking the first task based on the prioritization. Okay, I should either go with the first draft of tomorrow's task and then finish my today's task. Okay, so this is one way of thinking about it, but this is not the complete right answer how to prioritize your task. There is a four quadrant chart is there to prepare or to plan your task. What should I do first? What should I do next? So there is a four column chart is there. That is what you can decide based on your points. Like you can understand what should be coming here, what should not be coming here. So that way you can figure out. I have a picture downloaded for that. Just let me open it. I'll share my screen. You see this? You can see this screen, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the quadrants are created with two important words, two words called, one is important and urgent, and that two words are important. I mean, so the important and the urgent. Okay. Now the quadrant comes like towards right, you go, it is not urgent. Towards bottom you go, it is not important. Okay. Are you able to understand? Let me just draw it better in the whiteboard. I will try to use whiteboard. I'm not a frequent user of whiteboard. That is my whiteboard. Is my whiteboard displaying?
Came and gone back.
Yeah, it's just works. Can you see?
No.
No.
No. Mm. So it says can't display content. Okay, I'll go ahead with MS Paint. It's coming in, but I can't see my whiteboard now.
Yeah, whiteboard is here.
Hey, ma. Where is my whiteboard?
It says for now only members of this org can participate. Soon you will be able to too.
That's fine, but I need to see my whiteboard now. Now, go on. Once again, I'll try. Sorry.
It's coming.
It's coming, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier, I clicked multiple
Again,
times. Okay, fine. So we will take the quadrants. There is shapes, images.
Again, it's error.
Sorry.
The only one who can see the keyboard.
It's showing that whiteboarding in progress.
It will come.
I can
Yes,
also
in
see.
here.
It's loading now.
It is saying something went wrong.
It's better. I will share it in MS Paint. So this everyone can see, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So in this, we were actually making it this way. This area, it is important, and at this area, it would be urgent. So when it goes down, it is going to be not important. And when it goes towards right hand side, it is not urgent. Okay. Now, now who are all here? Let's take one of our tasks related to coding challenge. The next coding challenge segment. What is the task which we need to do? Okay, I will list down a couple of tasks here. Okay. Say I'm taking one is one-to-one meeting. Second is team creation. Third task, requirement document. Fourth task, test. The task, test document and design. Yeah, design. Design UI UX. The task. 7 DevOps. 8 is 9 weekend party. And okay. 11 certificates. So you got 12 tasks here. You need to place this each task in one quadrant of this. Okay. So I will stop sharing the screen. I think we have more than 12 members here. Shafil, you can choose the first task. You can place it into the one of the quadrant by looking at the task. Okay. Shafil, are you hearing?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. No.
After that, you
What
have to
I have to
provide
do?
the,
What I
and
have?
after that, first listen.
Okay.
Listen completely. Okay. First, let me complete. Then you go with the next thing. Second, you need to
Okay.
give the justification of that. Why did you choose it that side? And rest of the members, anybody have an objection, they will object you. They will talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And if no objection, I'd be picking the person randomly and asking his point of view to the next thing. And Shafil can choose the next person also for the next task.
Okay.
All of you understand what are all the tasks which I wrote down? Those are generic tasks only. Anybody have a confusion on what I have written? See, there are 12 tasks I have given: one-to-one meeting, team creation, requirement document creation, test document preparation, design UI UX, testing, DevOps, release, weekend party, team outing, certificates, hosting. Any of these tasks, anybody doesn't understand?
Sir, I still have doubt. Sorry, question.
Yes, please.
What should I do? Placing one of the 12 to any of the 4?
No. First task, one-to-one is a task. You have to choose one. You have to place it in one of the quadrant.
But actually, I don't get it. What is one-to-one?
That is exactly what Archer was asking. What is one-to-one? People might not understand what is the task, but you only saying that one-to-one. You didn't understand what is one-to-one. But rest of the people, all of them know. They will explain you. You choose anyone, they will explain you.
I choose anyone or one-to-one.
You ask anyone.
Can I choose
what is one-to-one? Say you call someone's name.
Okay.
Ask what is one-to-one, because nobody other than you ask that question. What is one-to-one?
Okay. I should ask what is 1 to sum of here?
Anyone over here.
Anyone?
Hmm. Because everybody else know what is 1 to 1.
Aravind,
Arogan.
please explain what is 1 to 1.
I think it's a one-to-one meeting with the students about what you prefer, like that, coding or UX design. I don't know actually.
Yeah, it's correct. So 1-to-1 meeting is like you can meet any one of us. Any one of us in the sense, most of the time it would be me or Arsha or Guru. You can schedule on 1-to-1 meeting with us. So Mahesh will be organizing that. So to discuss with what is your plans, what is your plans, your your actions you are going to take in the coding challenge program in the next 2.5 months is there, right? So what are you going to do? So what is your preference? Are you comfortable, or do you feel some challenges? Do you need any help? So those kind of things we will be discussing in the 1-to-1. Okay, which is one particular task the entire coding challenge have to do. Shafil, understand? Huh?
Yes, bro, and I get it.
Yeah. So now you need to place that task into the, we are going to prioritize that task into one of this quadrant.
Second,
Wait,
I will place it to second. Which one is important, not urgent.
Important, not urgent.
Yes.
So you have to give the justification. So you placed one here. You have to provide the justification why it is not urgent.
Because it's important. We all know that it's important for everyone, but we have other things to. I have seen that 12 and team creation is there, and so something more. I think that there is something more important than this one. So we should delay for that, and this you set as not urgent.
Okay. And anybody else have an objection about this?
I think we have to give it urgent importance. That is in the first quadrant. Why? Because this is very much important. We have to plan this one-to-one interaction. After that, only we can plan other things. This is the
Yes.
foundation of this program.
Yes. So Shafil, you understood?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that is the foundation of the program. That is 1-to-1 is actually you are more closely revealing your dreams, what you want to achieve, and how this program can help you. All these things are decided in the 1-to-1 sessions. So after the 1-to-1 sessions only, we can even push you into a particular team.
Okay, I got it.
Got it. So
Yes.
that is the most urgent task actually. So this is how you prioritize task. So now one person looks at this important, not important, urgent, not urgent boxes. When he picks up a task in his hand, he can just place it one place. He or she will be understanding, okay, the importance of the task and the urgency of the task. Okay, if it is going into the first quadrant, then do that first. Okay, so anybody else have a different opinion about this? Even if there is a different opinion, we are not going to mind that. It is going to be urgent and important task. So let me put this one here. The task number 1, which is in the urgent and important column. Now, Sheffield, you can choose the next person.
Next person is Lemma.
It's Lima. Okay. See, her
Lima.
name is written as Lemma, but you all need not to call her Lemma. She feel uncomfortable with that. That I know. It's Lima.
Sorry, Lima.
Okay.
Yeah, Arun. It's team creation.
Team creation. Yes.
Yeah, I'll put in important, urgent.
Important, urgent.
Yeah.
Justification for that.
Because team creation is a must, and then only we can move forward. After creating the team, we can discuss about the project, and then only we can move forward.
Okay. Objections?
Nothing.
No objections. Okay, fine. Lima, you can choose the next person.
It's Aromal.
So I don't get what the requirement document is.
Requirement document, see, we are going to work on some project, right? So that project will have some documentation. It is called software requirement specification. So we will be writing that requirement document. So is it important? Is it urgent? Or is it not important? Is it not urgent?
Okay, I put it in the first column.
First quadrant. That is important and urgent.
Uh, no, I put it in the second column. Important, not urgent.
Important, not urgent. This place.
Okay.
Okay. So justification for that?
Because we are studying and we are what all are these while that time the document requirement document it is not urgent, but it is important, but it's not urgent.
Okay. So any objections from others?
No. No, I too agree.
Okay. So I also accept this. At this point, as of now, today, now at this point, requirement document is not urgent for us. After team creation, after the requirement discussion, then there is a time it will move back into the important and urgent column at that time. Maybe 1 or 2 weeks down the line, the 3 will be moving into the first column. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are discussing as of now what is important. Okay. Now, Aram will choose the next person.
I choose Asha.
Arsha.
I
or
opt
Arsha?
testing.
Yeah, it is a test document. It is not testing. It is number 4. It is preparing the test documentation. So after you read the requirement, you will be preparing a test documentation, which will be used for testing after the product ready.
I will put it in second quadrant, important but not urgent.
Important but not urgent. Justification?
Because it's very important in order to do testing. But at first, in this time, we don't need it urgently.
Yeah, at this time it is not urgent. Okay.
Yes.
So when it would become into the first quadrant?
After we complete a task, we should test it. For that,
After we complete which task?
after requirement document.
Yeah, after requirement document, it might be after requirement document become into the urgent, then
Yes.
requirement document is completed, then the design test document would
This
be coming
urgent.
into urgent, right?
Yes. Yes.
Say any other objections? Anybody have an objection?
No.
No. Arsha, you can choose the next person.
I choose Jisha Satyan.
Fifth one, design UI and UX.
Yes.
I will put in important, urgent, first quadrant.
Is it urgent now? You have to give the justification. You haven't got your requirement ready yet.
Okay, sorry, I will put in the second quadrant. Important but not urgent. It will be urgent after the test document, right?
No.
After the requirement document.
Yeah, Lima is telling that right.
Not me,
The
somebody else.
requirement document, it will come into urgent.
Okay, okay.
So it's important one thing. Fifth one. Okay. You can choose the next person. Jisha, are you understanding the concept of how you prioritize tasks?
I
This is
understand.
based on your, see, in your education also you have to do the same thing. Which subject, which topic, what you need to study. You can create this kind of a column, 4 quadrants, and put each task there and learn whichever comes into the important urgent first.
Okay.
So this is everywhere. It is applicable not only into a project development. It is applicable to the entire life.
Okay, okay, good.
Yeah. So it's for everyone. I'm not giving an advice to Jisha. To everyone, this is not only for a project development. This is not only for the productivity. This is for your life. You have to eliminate certain things you love, because it will fall into the not important, not urgent thing. How many of you want an iPhone 13 Pro now?
Can you repeat? I didn't hear.
How many of you want an iPhone 13 Pro now in your hand? You want to own iPhone 13 Pro. And you're going to get it for free.
Me.
It's free, I want that.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
If it is free, I want.
What?
If it is free, I want that phone.
It is free you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So it is urgent and important for you now?
No, not important right now because I already have a phone. But if it's free, I will take it.
So it can be eliminated, right? It can be put into the last column, quadrant.
Yeah.
Even if it is not there, nothing is going to happen.
Yeah.
But you love to have it.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, that's all. That's all the point I'm bringing up. See, there would be something which is important and urgent, and there would be not important, not urgent in your life. So you have to decide.
Okay. When will we get our free iPhone? Please explain.
Sorry.
When will we are going to get that free iPhone?
You are going to get that. First you complete the course, you will get it.
Okay.
I'll tell you how to win an iPhone. Soon you will come to know that. Okay. Oh, who is this? SK? JK. I can see SK on my screen. Whoever it is, that's fine. Jisha, you understood, right? You choose the next person and next task.
Okay, I choose Vaishak Garvi.
Yes, it's testing. I would
Yeah.
place it in not urgent but important.
Not important, not urgent.
No, not urgent. It is important.
Important but urgent. Okay. Any?
No. It's not urgent, but it's important. That's second one.
Second one. Important, not urgent.
Yes, yes,
Okay, this place, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, so that is number 6. Okay.
Six.
No.
Any objections for this?
No.
No. Okay. So now, Vaishak, you can choose the next person.
I would choose Shafil.
Shafil started this.
Oh, sorry.
I think you are sleeping.
No, no. Arjun.
Arjun. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Arjun.
I think I'll choose weekend party.
Weekend
In the
party. You
fourth
can't choose like that. It is DevOps. Next is DevOps.
DevOps. I don't know about that, bro. I am confused.
You didn't attend the sessions, previous sessions.
Yeah, but I have not a clear idea about it yet.
So DevOps is actually the application release, deployment, server setup, bringing it online. So those kind of things is part of DevOps.
Hello.
Yes.
I didn't hear it when it got broke. My dad is lagging.
You mean you can't hear?
I didn't hear properly. It was breaking.
Okay, so you go with weekend party. We will choose the next person for DevOps.
Okay. I will put it in the fourth quadrant. Not important, not urgent. Just like the iPhone offer you just gave.
Not important, not urgent. So any objection for this?
Yes, DevOps is important.
Not DevOps. He is talking about weekend party.
Weekend party.
Sorry, weekend party is not important, not urgent.
That's
I have objection. It is urgent but not important.
See, what is the point? Actually, finally, what decided?
I think it is urgent but not important.
It is urgent but not important. Yeah. Weekend party is urgent but not important. So, Guru, that is your point. You ask anybody else is actually satisfying with that? Anybody else agreeing with your point?
Important but not urgent.
Important but not urgent.
Yeah.
Important
Now
but
we,
not urgent.
now we are only in the starting phase, no? So weekend party is not important at this point.
At this point, weekend party is not important, but it is urgent. For Guru, it is urgent.
Because I believe that is the only one.
Guru is already in this field for a long time, so he needs it urgent.
Yeah, because he is not partying for a long time, so that he feels like it is urgent.
So I just feel for third quadrant. If I don't put there, nothing will come to third quadrant. So I don't want it to be left alone.
Third quadrant itself is not important.
No, that is not important, but urgent. What he says is it's urgent, but not important. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, hello.
So, Guru, you want me to put that here? 9 here?
Yeah, why not?
Not urgent. You won't agree. Yeah? Archa is not agree. So you guys fight and figure out. So I am putting that here in 9. It's not important, not urgent. Okay. Was that Arjun? Choose the next person and ask to work on the DevOps.
So, give
Okay.
Guru a separate quadrant for him to place the weekend party on the third quadrant.
I anyway have my separate quadrant. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, fine. You
Okay.
go ahead, Arjun.
I'll choose Lekha.
Lega DevOps.
Hello. Hello, I'm putting DevOps in the second quadrant, sir. It's important but not urgent at this time.
So in
See,
this point of time,
important,
we'll be having
but not
mainly
urgent, right?
we'll be
Yeah,
putting
sir.
most of the
Because
things in second quadrant, right?
Sorry.
In this present situation, we'll be putting most of the things in the second quadrant, right?
There would be. I'll be telling after all these things finished, then only we can talk about that. This is at this point. You're right. Most of the things would be going into the second quadrant.
Second quadrant.
Yeah, but some of the things which can be come into the not important, not urgent things also. Yeah, later choose the next person.
yes, I'm choosing Jitish Krishna. Jitish Krishna.
Who?
Jitish Krishna.
Yeah, I'm here.
Huh?
Mahesh.
What was the name?
Not Mahesh, it was Jitesh. Jitesh.
Yeah,
Jitesh.
I'm here.
Jitesh. Okay.
So,
I didn't know that such a student is here.
I put release in important but not urgent right now.
No, I don't agree with that.
Why? Because at this stage, release is not our concern. So it's starting the project.
Correct. Let's think about the current stage. See, the DevOps, I agreed to put into the second quadrant because there is a team actually need to be prepared for that. Okay, so it is not important. It's important, but not urgent. It will come important and urgent immediately after the team creation. So the DevOps have to be there. But release is not important, not urgent in the next 2-3 weeks of time. Because what we can release is after a finalization of product only we can plan for the release, right? So release have something like 3-4 steps. Again, like I think in last session Archa has given you there is integration, then QA, and then the production release. So there is multiple release steps there. So release is not important or not urgent at this moment because our team doesn't know what is release. Our team doesn't know what we are going to release. Then how it is going to be important. So the first important thing is to bringing up the team ready is the important thing. Nothing other than that will be part of important.
Okay.
And hence it is release is a later point of time, so that is not going to be cost in the release part of, that is not going to be in the urgent part also, so it can be here in this portion, like sorry, it is not important, not urgent, it can be here. It is not it will be important when the team is completely created.
Okay.
And once that is ready, so this time will be changing. So why we have this quadrant, this fourth quadrant here is we should not look at those tasks right now. Such tasks should be going into here. Got it? Huh?
Yeah.
So now release is there. Who was actually Jitesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jitesh, you can choose the next person, and that person have to talk about 10 team outing.
I choose Surya, ma'am.
I have a doubt.
Oh, who is that?
Vaishak.
Yeah, Vaishak, please.
If the release date have a specific time in, if then it is urgent, right?
Huh. It is when it will happen. We will first start working on the requirement document, right? So once we wrote the entire requirement document, after that requirement document, we immediately have to take part of the release plans. However, the requirement document alone doesn't sufficient to plan a release. What else is required is called an estimation document. That is, I didn't mention that estimate document here. So estimation is based on the team's capacity, which is called team velocity. It is called a team velocity. There would be a certain number of points we assign to each person. So this person have this much capacity to deliver. So based on that delivery capacity, 1 or 2 weeks we work with the team, and that team's delivery capacity will be deciding the release plan. Are you understanding? Like,
Yes,
I cannot just go and prepare a release plan. Say June 22, I am going to release the application. If I say that, or if I'm planning that before the requirement document, before the estimate document, before I am evaluating the team's velocity, it will not get released. And what the team will there were a lot of cases, the management flaws will happen. So the management flaws will happen in this way, like a manager goes to the client side, client pushes, these are the 50 requirements, I need to get it done as soon as possible. Manager says 3 months of time. Then excuse me. Manager says 3 months of time. So client says like, no, I want it urgently, and I just need it immediate. So give me the same thing within 1.5 months of time. So you onboard double the resources. Say there is a statement which is actually used to threaten managers or kidding managers. A manager's calculation will work like this way. If one lady can deliver a baby in 9 months, 9 ladies should deliver one baby in 1 month. That's the calculation. That is the same exact way they will be telling. Ask here, did you understand that point, what I said? Vaishak? Hello?
No,
If one woman can deliver one baby in 9 months of time. Did you understand that part?
Yes, sir.
Then 9 ladies together should deliver one baby in 1 month. Mathematics, proper mathematics. Is that possible?
No.
It's not possible, right? That is the same way in software development also. These managers will be calculating in this way. Say you are saying 3 months of time, you are asking for delivering the 50 tasks. Now you onboard double resources. Like you have one resource for 3 months, then you onboard 2 resources for 1.5 months. So 2 resources will together will finish the task in 1.5 months. That is what the client side managers thought. Understand? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Now what will happen? This manager have to get money, right? The company have to get money. So the manager will be somehow convincing and onboarding that project, or we will release it in 2 months of time, and he will be pushing. And it is not discussed with the development team or the actual developers who are working on the project. So they didn't estimate it. Now the project came. As he is a manager, he just pushes to the development team and says like, just finish it in 1.5 months of time. What will happen? Project will fail, right? The development team will be discouraged working on that project because it's too hectic. Day, night, every time they have to work. What will happen? The release plan has already decided. That was the problem. The release plan should not be planned before the requirement and the estimate. Now, do you understand why I put that into the not important, not urgent column?
Yes, yes.
I'm saying right now case, it is important after some time. Right now, it is not important. It is not urgent also. Release
Yes,
is
I
not
understand.
our urgency, not in our important state, but after it come to our requirement documentation preparation and estimate preparation, we will be moving this 8 into the second column. That is important, not urgent. After the test document, UI UX design approval, we will be moving that into important and urgent because that plan have to be done at that time. Clear? Huh?
Okay, okay. Yes, yes.
So whenever someone asks you, can you deliver a baby? So sorry. can can you finish your project within 1.5 months of time? You just say this baby and ladies example, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now, who is the next person who have to choose about team outing? I think Surya, right?
I think team outing in now, considering the present situation, it is not important and not urgent. After 2 or 3 weeks, after the team formation, once the team is fixed, then we can think of a team outing.
Yeah. Okay.
Objection.
Oh, objection. Yeah. Go ahead.
So, first is why it is important. Like for a team to work on something, there should be a coordination between the team members. To build that, it is important to have a team outing and get to know each other and what is their capability and interest and how that person can be performed, within that same team. So for that understanding, I think a team outing can be an important part for a team to be built. And second one is why it is urgent. Soon we all will be locked and we cannot move out and we cannot see each other. So it is urgent to meet and have a team outing. So I prefer it should be in the first quarter.
All of you guys could be hear her or not?
Yes, and agree also.
Oh, agree also. Yeah, you are in party mode already. Surya, you have any points to say?
I think it's good, but the thing is, we have just formed the team only. After our 1 week, we can make it as a important urgent one. That's
After
why
1 week. Lockdown, when it happens,
There is the idea of a meetup.
Yeah, see, we usually have meetup ideas. We meet up also. Let me just make you into a clear understanding what she was telling. Say we all are from different places, different situations we are handling at home, right? We don't know each other personally. What we have seen is this much only. So far, this much only, a passport size window only we are seeing. And it is not about seeing the full figure, but but to understand people from their body language, get to know each other in a day of team outing, and that includes the party also, right? So people will be, more flexible when it comes into the games, food, then movies. So the characters of people driving, all these kind of things, people's characters will be shared, and you will be finding perfect matches faster. You will be finding friends, you'll be finding the co-working members like that. So in that case, after the one-to-one, after the team creation and all, we meet each other personally, is a good thing. Okay. But my point is, I don't think that it as a important or urgent thing right now, because I cannot participate in all these things.
Oh.
See, what is, see, let me just take a vote. Can you just, all of you have to raise your hand. If you want this as an urgent and important thing, then all of you have to raise hand now. Guru, 1, 2, only 2, 3 votes. Urgent, important, 3.
Where is my bro? I am a bro.
He left the meeting.
Archana, nobody wants to vote against you, Rama. That is the problem.
So I think without doubting itself, we have formed a rapport in between.
Without talking itself. Okay, fine. So
Guru is giving important for break is just because he want to see Mahesh dancing in real life. Ask him.
And Mahesh is not raising hand because of that only. He don't want to perform that dance again.
But I just want to tell
He
you
is never going to raise his hand for this one.
Yeah. No, Lima is not raising hand. It is coming from Dubai. It's difficult. So Lima is...
But I will say all others will regret, no, for avoiding this chance.
But you also didn't raise your hand.
I
Huh? Then who
Don't
else?
worry, we are coming abroad. The fund is providing by.
Oh, Disha raised and then removed. Huh?
She was alone. So she.
Okay. So, Surya ma'am says like everybody is fearing you to raise hands against you.
Guru, don't worry, I'll come soon to Bangalore. Okay, we will have.
Please.
Okay, he is waiting there to go into Wonderla with kids.
Yes.
With kids.
I
And,
haven't been there so far. So,
but I will be going with kids, including you.
You didn't raise your hand. No?
No, I was not raising hands for anything.
Okay, go ahead.
Surya ma'am, you can choose the next person.
Muhammad Safir.
Safir, it's certificates.
Hello?
Yeah.
Bro, what do you mean by that? Something that.
Sorry?
he wants to get more clarification on certain.
Clarification.
For clarification on certificates is when you pass out the sessions, pass out the course, you will get a certificate, completion certificate.
It's important and not urgent.
It's important and not urgent.
Yeah.
Any objections?
For right now, case it's not important and not urgent.
Not important and not urgent.
Okay.
Certificate is important for.
We are talking about right now cases.
Important, but at this point of time, it's not important.
Right now case, we don't need it.
What was that?
Why it is important, Safir?
Safir, tell me why it is important.
If we are going to an interview, they will ask definitely for certificates.
What kind of certificates they will ask? And what they will understand with these kind of courses? if you if you are part of this kind of training programs, that you have to show in your interview by performing, not with your certificates, no. And now this,
But experience is also important, right?
Yeah.
certificate for academics is important, but not for all.
No, but here, see, what her point is, this certificate will not give you another admission. You got it?
Yeah.
And you don't need to prove anyone that you are part of coding challenge, because these videos will be already available in YouTube. And you are there. You can show this is me. I am talking there. You see, I was part of this course. You can show that. So for that also now certificate is not required. And to perform, certificate is 100%.
Right now his background is blurred. With certificate, he want to stick it on the wall and make it the blur effect. You know the blur effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it is only a course completion certification, then it is not important or not urgent. But if it means certifications as part of our career growth, then it is important but not urgent. Like when we are at a company, we have to do certain certifications to obtain a knowledge, like in a new stream or new domain. So in that case, it is always important, but it is never urgent.
But now we are explaining everything within the context of CCJ, right? So
no, it is about the CCJ contest only we are talking about. So it is not important, not urgent. If it is for the awareness of everyone, I'm saying, if it is something like you are part of a course, it is not an important thing for you. But if it is something related to internship, which you are going to get a additional benefit in your academics, then it might be helpful. Then it might be important for you. Say you work here in Neonics as an intern. 3 months you worked in the Neonics office for internship. And then somebody will ask you, what is your experience? You are saying, I work with Neonics as an internship. Then the certificate is important. They will ask you, where is your certificate of internship? But this is not an internship, right?
Yeah.
So this certificate, which you take, you're saying to some company and saying like, okay, I have completed coding challenge program in Neonics Academy. It is not going to give you a benefit that you attended the coding challenge in Neonics Academy, but what it gives you the benefit is whatever the work you have completed, when you showcase that, that gives you the advantage. That makes you stand out from the other candidates. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
It's so simple. Like you are proving that you know how to work. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
Now with that, we are coming into the last Safir. It was 11. Here I'm putting 11 here. And hosting.
Hey bro, 1 minute. Wait. My name is Safir, not Safir.
Oh, okay. Then Safir, you call the next person.
Okay. Abhirag.
Abhirag.
Yeah, bro.
Hosting.
I'm putting hosting is putting in first quadrant. It's important and urgent.
Oh, no. How?
Oh, I think hosting is the first one. It's very important.
Oh, hosting is part of release, bro.
Part of release?
Hosting is part of the release plan, right?
Okay, then I am putting into the fourth quadrant. It's not important and not urgent.
Not important and not urgent. Okay, so this would be sufficient. So I think anybody have an objection here?
No.
No. Okay, so now you got only 2 tasks, which is highly important and which is critical. you could place most of the other task in the other columns. This is how you can choose the most important task to your career or your education or your life. What is important and urgent for you that you should be presently doing that. Okay, so this is how this have a lot of applications in the management segment. Like you take your the ownership of a task, you are assigning the task, delegating the task. Some task you don't even need to mind. So such things are there, right? So just take it this way, like when you have a list of tasks, arrange it into the quadrants, take one important task here, one-to-one and team creation. We cannot do that parallelly. First, we will be finishing all one-to-one sessions. Then we'll be working on the team creation. So 1 and 2 sequentially we will be doing. And third task, then we will be moving that first task and second task is completed. Then we are moving the third task into the urgent and important column. And once that is finished, we will be moving the fourth task into the urgent and important column. So everybody should have this kind of a quadrant, in the immediate accessible place in your room where you can, personally arrange and think of your task. Okay, this task, where should it fit in? Okay, fit in the place and do that accordingly. So when you do this way, your productivity's first step will be okay. So this is how you have. Otherwise, what are you going to think like? Okay, I have 12 tasks to finish. This is what when you are looking at a list. When you are looking at a list, you are seeing this 12 tasks to finish. Now you are not seeing that 12 task. You are just seeing only 2 tasks. So we all have learned in school days that Arjuna story, right? What are you seeing? The parrot's eye alone I'm seeing, and Arjuna is arrowing. So why Arjuna was shot that arrow into that parrot's eye? It's because of that focus. So your focus is concentrated to one particular thing, then your deliverables will happen with high efficient productivity. Okay, so that first step is eliminate all the distractions which you have, concentrate on what is the one thing which you need to work on. There are a lot of books related to the productivity. So I follow a book called The One Thing. You can purchase it from this Amazon. The One Thing you can purchase. It is not just a readable book. You have to practice it. You have to practice it a lot to understand how the productivity can be brought in. So don't work on multiple things at a time. Multi-purpose is a bad thing. Work-life balance is a myth. So those kind of things doesn't exist. All these are feelings of our mind. There is something called domino effect, which is a action which you are continuously doing will be giving you better results than once in a while you do. So every day you continuously, take one step forward in your life. So it will be better for your career. So it is not like you're late. You're never late. The age is just a number. You're never too late to start anything. Start something anytime. That is today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. It is not going to be late. So all the things what you need to do is you need to start and you need to progress it with a focused mindset. Hope today's session was pretty much useful for all of you.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So next time onwards, I should see the quadrants in your form. So you can place your, when a task comes into your mind, first think about the quadrant, which quadrant it goes, and what I need to take care. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Surya. So any questions? There are a lot of productivity tips, tricks, a lot of sessions which I can take only on this topic, the productivity topic alone, because I have practiced a lot of things from my childhood. See, when I was studying in my 8th standard, one physics teacher who came and he said the best time to study is night 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. So, and he said that nobody could study at that time because we go to bed by 9 p.m. at night. Oh, so then at that time onwards, I was trying to sleep early, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I would try to sleep, and 11 o'clock, I'll try to wake up, but most probably the alarm will be making me wake up by 12 at the night only. So that 2 hours, like 12 to 2 and all, I can sit comfortably. I can sit, and I just worked on that 2 hours. It was amazing, really amazing, because at that time mobile was also not there, and in my area and all, my village and all, if you see, even ghosts will be fearing to come out at night. That might be the situation. It's in the forest area. So in that area, no sounds, nothing, cool, calm. That 2 hours I can study. So if I study that, that will be entering into the mind. So we will be understanding a few things. But frankly speaking, I couldn't continue that for a long time. 3 days, 4 days maximum, I could do that. After that, see, night you're waking up and your sleep is distracted. Daytime in classroom, what will happen? Mahesh, what will happen in classroom?
We will sleep.
Huh?
We will sleep.
How we will sleep? You show that.
Open our eyes and sleep.
Open our eyes and sleep. Mahesh is an expert in that. See, we all open our eyes and sleep. Mahesh even nod his head. Yeah, I am understanding. So I couldn't run that. So, but these kind of different productivity experiments I have done. The tip, this is really good. If you try, once in a while, try waking up early in the morning and just try to finish your task before 8 a.m. I'm sure you will be in a different level. In daytime, you will be thinking, what will I do in this? All this daytime is completely free. That will be the situation you will have.
I think Surya ma'am already planned to give her students new advices about studying time. I think Surya ma'am already planned to give her students new advices of early sleeping and late studying.
So if nobody have a question, we can leave. Tomorrow also you will have a session if my throat works. And tomorrow we will officially start our sessions on splitting the team. But before